visible?
Yeah. So welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to elevate your calling weeks. So first of all, the goal of this session is for you to understand how to organize, how to coordinate this National Calling Week, and also for you to know how you can engage your members in these activities.
Yeah, also the session is mostly for the VPs and the team leaders, because we'll go more in the management details and we'll see how to organize the process from the inside. So basically if you're a VP and team leader, so stay with us and watch it till the end. So basically we'll cover three main things during the session. There's going to be about how to plan, how to organize your calling day, so basically how to make a plan and so on and so on. Then the second thing is going to be how to conduct a national calling day, so not to create a mess and make it everything planned and make members to achieve the goal. And the third thing is going to be how to engage the members, because it's not only you or your team leaders who are doing the results, it's also about the people, the members who are coming and also contributing to the common result. Yep, so there's going to be three main points, and we'll start with the first one right now, actually about the planning and organizing of the sales calling day. Yeah, but before we also need to define what actually the National Calling Day look like and what do we mean with this. So calling week is actually the week in our timeline we saw in the previous sessions, is actually the week when we are doing all the callings basically to our customers. So there's going to be 5 days during which we need to make a calls, but there is like some minimum for you. If you cannot afford to make like all the 5 days as the calling days, you can go like maximum until 3 days, okay? So 1 is not an option, 2 is also not an option. In your calendar it should be booked during this week at least 3 meetings, okay? This is super important. Another important point, that at least 70% of your members should be there and they should be present. If they have some personal issues or they cannot come or whatever, make sure that the member is going at least to the one sales meeting, so this member will see how it's happening and also will have the ability to contribute to the result. And then the last thing is actually it's actually the meetings, because we can call, but doesn't matter how many calls will we do if we not convert into the meeting, right? So make sure that during the meeting your members having the personal goal and the minimum for each member coming to the National Calling Day. For IGV it should be 5 meeting raised, okay? And for the IGT it should be 1 meeting raised by member. So make sure that all your members is fulfilling this. Doesn't matter how many calls person will do, if the person is not achieving the 5 meetings or 1 meeting for IGT, it doesn't count, okay? So that's like the most important thing for us to understand what is National Calling Week, and then I will go to how to plan and how to organize this week. So the first thing is actually about to schedule your day and make it visible. So for the IG we have this amazing tool, but also for ICX, so IGT as well, we have the Google Calendar. So make sure that you book all the meeting in the Google Calendar, and also you make it visible and available for your members and everyone know about it. This is super important. And don't forget to book more than 3 or at least 3 meetings, super important. Then the second thing, you need to book a venue, so also think logically about this. The venue should be somehow big, so if you have a lot of members, so they will not interrupt each other during the calls. So also logically think about it. Maybe you can just rent one room, but like, I don't know, take the different places and it will be not super loud. So think about also this, because in the end you will spend not 2 hours but like 5 hours waiting when one person will finish, and then you can call because it's mass in the end. So also think about it. And then talk with your VP Finance, so you can arrange some snacks or some drinks for the people. So this meeting also be like more friendly to your members and you can spend a good time together. Then the fourth thing is actually do prospecting. So for the IGT, it's really very important that you will do the prospecting before and you will not spend the time for this. For the IGV, basically you can also use this as a part of the agenda, and first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever, you can look for the contacts. But also make sure that all contacts that are added to the prospecting and to the potential companies on your HubSpot account actually, because if they're not there, it doesn't count. And then the last thing is actually review all the knowledge that your members have and your team leaders have. So you know how to sell, basically you know what are you selling. Also send to people again the booklets, these arrows and focuses, the guideline for the sales, so everyone is aware how to sell, and basically that's it. There's like main 6 points. And also there is one more important thing that you need to know and understand. So for the IGV, basically to make one open, you need to do 15 calls and 4 meetings. it's averagely what is our HubSpot is shown. But for the IGT, you need to make 25 calls and 2 meetings to raise 1 open, okay? So before you will make all the planning, just put this data inside of your planning and understand, for example, how many opens do you want to do during this peak, and calculate based on this 50% of it for the first bite of the calling, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that was actually about the first part, and now we'll go to the Corina Alonso. Ooh.
Yes, so the second part is of course how to conduct these national calling days. So basically we have different points that are important. First is to have an agenda where you have like specific tasks for every specific time of the day. Here you can also see an example. So first get to know with your people and have a small introduction, then also refresh the knowledge, make sure that everybody knows how to do the calls and how to arrange the meetings, and then you can move forward to the goal setting and the first sprint. After this you can have a short preview where you can check, okay, what was good, what can be improved, so then you can go to the second sprint with your learnings, and in the end just have a checkout. And this in total should take at least like 2 hours, depends of course on how much you put as a goal and how much your members take in the process of calling. Then it's also really important that you have a team leader meeting before this, so you can align with the agenda and set what are the goals that are going to be for this day. And after that, it's make sure that your members have also personal goals and that they know how to contribute to the team goal. And after that, it's important that you have a scoreboard so people can see, okay, what is the individual plan of each member and what is the goal achievement of all of them, so that they can actually play and have these challenges. And at the end, of course, celebrate the successes, especially the ones from the new members, because this is the first sales peak that they're having, so it could be something really challenging for them. So yes, after this, it's also important the question like how to engage the members so that they really participate. So for this, it's important, like we said before, that they have goals that are measurable. So make sure that they know calls and meetings and also conversions, so that they know exactly how many things they want to achieve in this day. And it's not like, yeah, I want to be here. And then also delegate responsibilities for the prospecting. So for example, make sure that everybody knows how many prospects they need to bring, or also delegate the organization of the event so that they can get more responsibility. And after that, make them aware of national campaigns and local challenges that we have. For example, the arrows versus foxes. Woo! But also, if you want to challenge your local IGV and IGT teams, you're more than welcome to do this, so that they have this competition and it's more spicy. And then appreciate, of course, the efforts of the team and also the results that they achieve. And you can also have a team social and a celebration night after this amazing calling day. Yes.
Yeah, so basically to summarize everything, there's like 5 things that you need to follow in order to have a really very successful calling day and calling week in general. So the first thing is actually plan it out. So have a really very clear plan about what you want to do and how you want to achieve it, and also make sure all your members know it and support it as well. Yeah, and as Corey said it in the very right way, that engage your team leaders and use your team leaders also for the planning of these days and include them. They also can be moderators, they can call, they can do whatever you want, but just include them there. And the second thing is about engage your people. So it's something that also we already discussed. Make sure that everyone is present and everyone is giving the best. Yeah, third thing is actually make a detailed agenda. I also mentioned this. And the fourth thing is about ensure everyone has a goal. It's really very important people are coming and they have it like a personal goals for the meeting, so they're not just randomly calling. And basically the last thing is about performance. So easy peasy, just go and do it. Amazing. So yeah, we wish you good luck with your calling week. We will follow up with you next week and see your results. And guess who will win? Foxes!
Of course, yeah, Rose, hello, we already won.
Yeah, so it's our turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for your attention, people. And see you in the next episode. I didn't even laugh.